Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Argos Anonymous and episode 3 of the MetaZoo Lore Pack series, where we get to open one of these alpha Kickstarter booster packs again, because that's all I have, in which there are 11 cards. We're going to find out what kind of hot foil card there is and what kind of beasties we have. We'll pick one of the beasties and then we'll just kind of talk about the lore and the history to get to know the zoo behind MetaZoo. Without further ado, let's just dive into it here. I'm really enjoying opening these. It's really fun to watch the community evolve, the different content creators evolve. We're starting to see gameplay. We're starting to see a lot of cool stuff. So just happy to be a part of it. Happy to share my enthusiasm with this with all of you. What in the world is that? Oh, wow. Hey, I like how... So this is a Wapaloosie, but look at the top. Can you see that clearly at the top? The font. Hey, speaking of which, I heard they're going to outline this text in the official first edition. This is like the alpha, but in the first edition that drops in June and July, they recognized that was kind of hard to read, so they're going to put a little outline around that. So I hear, but look at this. It's a fearsome critter, and fearsome she be. So this guy, what? Maybe we should look this up. Something to do with lumberjacks? All right, well, fierce contender, the Wapaloosie. Oh my goodness, look at all the beasties we're getting in here. This is nuts. We have the white thing, a beastie Sasquatch. That's definitely a contender. Alien astronaut. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a story here, right? Like in an astronaut suit. Look at the fingers. I like that. There's probably a suit. Okay, well, we'll keep him out. Anti-magic field. We'll skip it because it's a spell. Balancing beam. We'll skip it because it's a spell. Shock aura. Man, I love artifacts. I just love them. But we'll skip it for now, because we're really looking for beasties. Stone skin, same thing. We'll skip it because it's gorgeous. Look at that holo Tizheruk. How could we not do the dragon, guys? We've got to do the dragon, right? But let's just check it over. Oh, the fearsome critter is funny too. Well, what do we pick? Do we pick the holo Tizheruk? Do we talk about that? Are we gonna pick the fearsome critter? The white thing? There's so many good ones. I guess we have a lot of episodes left. I'm erring on the side of caution because here's my thought. These are commons. We're probably going to see them again. This is a rare. We might not see this again in this box. And I don't have another one. So this is it, boys and gals. So let's do this. Let's talk about this Tizheruk Beastie Dragon and find out what's the deal. It's a 4-cost ice with 90 life points. Its attack does 60 damage. That's cool. What is this fourth wall effect, this thing that interacts with the real world? If it is snowing, Tizheruk gains, okay, and all beasties are considered ice beasties instead. Interesting. So this is, if it's snowing, like if it's actually snowing outside. But you can, when you're playing this game, keep in mind, you can simulate these real world effects by putting cards in your deck that do that. You don't have to be in a, quote, active volcano to get active volcano effects. You can just play a card that says fire, right? And then you get that effect, and you can plan for that. This says that this is the only frost dragon that remembers its name in the northern hemisphere. Where will this take us? Friends and fellows, to Canada? To Alaska? Oh, I'm excited to find out. Let's dive into it. Enter the mighty and mysterious Tizheruk. So this beastie is said to be a snake-like sea serpent, reportedly off the subarctic coastal waters of the King and Nunavut Islands in the Bering Sea off the west coast of Alaska. So the islanders in the region claimed that only the head and the neck and occasionally parts of the tail of the Tizheruk have ever been observed, and so its general form is therefore not specifically known. That apparently it can rise out of the water to a height of 7 to 8 feet, and it's been rumored that it has snatched people off of boats and off of piers without their even noticing its presence. A fearsome predator in the northern waters, the Tizheruk. And in our game, it is a 4-cost, 90 life point beastie that has some interesting fourth wall effects. Very excited to add this to my collection. And that's all I got. Thanks for stopping by for another episode of MetaZoo Lore Packs. We'll probably just kind of keep these things going forever. So if you like them, smash that like button. That's all I got for now. Argos out.